Aloha and welcome to Aiea High School's 57th commencement ceremony. Thank you for joining us in this virtual celebration of our graduating class of 2020. Before we begin, the class of 2020 would like to thank everyone for being here and sharing in this special, momentous event. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to introduce Mr. Joe Moore.
Hi, I'm Joe Moore from the KHON2 News. Welcome to the 2020 Aiea High School virtual graduation. Boy, this has been something else the last few months, huh? Like living in a Twilight Zone episode. Let us out, let us out. Well, even though Hawaii schools are not holding in-person graduation ceremonies this season, we can still celebrate and honor all these amazing students and their achievements on air and online. And that's exactly what we're going to do here today. As a former Aiea High School student, yes, it's true, I went to Aiea High School for 3 years. In fact, I started as a member of Aiea's first freshman class when the school originally opened in 1961. Whoa, 1961? I can't be that old. I guess I can. That first year, Aiea High School consisted of just the A and B classroom buildings, the library, and the cafeteria. That was it. I walked to school every day, which was no big deal because our family lived on Ka'amilo Street, just 2 blocks from the school. I'd love to show you our old house, but where the house was is now part of the freeway that runs by the football field. Ah, football. As you can see from this photo taken my junior year, and yes, that's me, crew cut and all, I had a flair for the dramatic even back then. This was my version of the Heisman Trophy pose. I loved that photo. I was so young. Well, time marches on. Near the end of my junior year, I was elected student body president for my senior year and co-captain of the football team. But then, that summer, my dad, who was a pilot in the Air Force, got transferred to a base in Ohio. As part of the family, I begrudgingly made the move and missed out on my senior year at Aiea. I've always regretted that for several reasons. Mainly all the friends I'd be missing, but also because I went from being an Aiea Ali'i. Remember, those were the days before the culturally correct Na'ali'i nomenclature was used. I went from being an Aiea Ali'i to a Beaver Creek Beaver. But on the positive side of things, I don't mind telling you, I've always considered myself an Aiea boy, class of 1965. But enough about me. Today is about you, the class of 2020. So let's get this virtual graduation underway.
Thank you, Mr. Moore, for that inspirational and wonderful introduction. You truly are and continue to be Na'ali'i. At this time, please welcome Class of 2020 Counselor, Mr. Rodney Cavaco.
Aloha, Class of 2020. Time has flown by since your first day of high school, almost 4 years ago. I was warned that this graduating class would be the most difficult and challenging class in recent memory. Well, I'm happy to say that 4 years later, you have proved everyone wrong. You have been the best class that a counselor could have asked for, and I've enjoyed working with each one of you every step of the way. You should all be extremely proud of what you have accomplished, both as a class and also individually over the past 4 years, and especially this year with all of the adversity and disappointment that you've had to face. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your life, and I wish you all the best. Please be sure to thank your parents, guardians, or anyone who has helped you along the way. And remember, in life, always do the right thing. I will definitely miss working with all of you, and I wish I could shake everyone's hand or give you all a hug, but for now, I'll just have to say congratulations and aloha.
Thank you for the inspiration, Mr. Kawako. Please welcome Danielle Morinaka to sing the national anthem, followed by Jendai Mawai and Nalani Montez singing Hawaii Pono'i.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Hawaii Pono'i, Nana'i Komo'i, Kalani Ali'i, Ke Ali'i. Makualani e Kamehameha e na kaua e pale me ka ihe Hawaii Pono'i, Nana'i Nali'i, na pua muliko na poki'i. Makualani e Kamehameha e na kaua e pale me ka ihe Hawaii Pono'i e kalahui e o ka uhana nui e ui e Makualani e Kamehameha e na kaua e pale me ka ihe.
Thank you, Danielle, Jendai, and Nalani for the wonderful renditions. You're all so amazingly gifted. At this time, it is our honor to acknowledge our local Aiea High community scholarship recipients. Congratulations to all scholarship recipients. At this time, please welcome Gavin Leomo and Nicole Yasaki, two of 19 valedictorians, to deliver the valedictory address.
As we all have painfully learned, life is unpredictable. On that day, March 13, no one could have expected it to become the last day of our high school journey. Even though it ended suddenly, we should also be proud of how far we've come, of the friends we've made along the way, and the friends who we stuck with from the beginning, of the teachers and the staff who cared, even in times where we did not, of the memories made and the lessons learned. Today, we celebrate all of it, not just as an ending, but also as a beginning of things to come. Because life is unpredictable. We will have a lot of wishes unanswered, dreams forgotten, goals abandoned. But we just have to keep moving on. We all have the potential to reach new heights. And the proof is this ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2020. You've made it.
Aloha, class of 2020. This year was supposed to be memorable for an entirely different reason. Graduation is our grand ending to 12 long years of school. I never expected high school to pass so quickly. It was a whirlwind of fun summers, followed by stressful school days that truly challenged us. High school for me was much harder than I expected. There wasn't a weekday, weekend, or a break where I didn't have homework, and it marked the ever-growing importance of grades, extracurriculars, and preparation for college. The departure from my previous high school made me realize that high school is an unpredictable, stressful, yet enjoyable part of life. IA High School, thank you for 2 amazing years. I wouldn't want to finish my senior year anywhere else. As the IA High School's class of 2020 valedictorian, I would like to thank teachers, faculty, and family for their never-ending support of our amazing graduates. Most of all, I would like to thank my friends. Your immense support and advice throughout my high school journey means the world to me. It is my honor to be graduating today with the IA High School class of 2020, where I've met some of the best people in my life. Throughout our high school years, especially this last one, is a test of our strength and unity as the class of 2020. We will endure and persevere no matter what life requires of us and finish at the top. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavin and Nicole. We now present to you IA High's valedictorians. Please welcome Senior Class President Amira Fisher, who will now deliver her presidential address.
To the class of 2020, the class that has been tested time and time again. There is no doubt that we have been through it all. But what we can admire is this resilience that we've gained and shown in every wake of adversity. Even though it's unfortunate that we must graduate under the strenuous circumstances, don't let that degrade the value of your accomplishments. As Aristotle Onassis once said, it is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. We are not the class that lost our last moments in high school and the opportunity to celebrate our achievements hand in hand. We are the class that sacrificed our last moments together and our most anticipated celebration. For the betterment of others and so that the world could heal. For that, I am truly proud to be a part of the class of 2020. We must also recognize the people who fought for us from the beginning and sacrificed so much just so we could have the privilege of graduating. Thank you to our counselor, our advisor, our teachers, families, and friends. Lastly, the class of 2020, I know no matter where you will go, you will always continue to shine. We are the hope for the future, and I can't wait to see what we will accomplish. As Susan Gale once said, never forget where you've been, never lose sight of where you're going, and never take for granted the people who travel the journey with you. Congratulations to the Aiea High School class of 2020.
Please welcome Aiea High School Principal, Mr. David Tanavasa, along with Complex Area Superintendent, Mr. John Erickson, who will now receive the class of 2020.
Aloha, distinguished guests, staff members, family, friends, and of course, our graduates-to-be. First of all, to our graduates, congratulations. You have done well. There are 255 graduates, and of these graduates, I am proud to share with you what they have achieved over the course of 4 years. We have produced 19 valedictorians. I am going to ask our valedictorians to please rise where you're at, to be recognized and to be proud. Please rise, valedictorians. For those of you who have earned the distinctive status of summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude, rise as well where you're at to be recognized and to be proud. Please rise. I'm also excited and would like to recognize the following recipients of the academic honors, the career and technical education honors, the STEM honors, and the seal of biliteracy. May I ask for all these recipients to stand where you're at to be recognized and be proud. Please rise. In addition to this class, has earned over $4.6 million in scholarship and grants. I must say, class of 2020, indeed a job well done. Graduates, tonight you are being recognized for the results of all your hard work. You will always be remembered for persevering. Each one of you embarked on a personal journey to get here today. Many, if not all of you, have experienced the painful joys of hard work and success to meet and exceed the rigors of high school. You will always be remembered for embracing differences and finding strengths in the time of crisis. I'll definitely remember you for always showing care, consideration, and respect for others. And most of all, you will always be remembered for your laughter, your grace, and humility, even if it came with extra laudable skills. Class of 2020, it is for those characteristics that the world needs you. I assure you, the world that I send you into is a beautiful one, but there are divisions and conflicts that sometimes end in disastrous consequences. There will be no easy answer to the complex and global problems of tomorrow, but I am confident the problem solvers of tomorrow are in this class. Congratulations, graduates, and good luck. To our complex area superintendent, Mr. John Erickson, on behalf of myself, teachers and faculty of Aiea High School, it is with great pleasure that I announce that this class of 2020 has met the Hawaii State Board of Education graduation requirements. I present to you the class of 2020.
Thank you, Mr. Tanavasa. It is with the authority vested in me by the Board of Education and the Department of Education, I declare the Aiea High School class of 2020 graduated with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Please welcome Class of 2020 Counselor, Mr. Rodney Cavalco, and Senior Class Advisor, Mrs. Licia Bento, as we will now begin the honoring of our graduates.
Adam Alamoden, valedictorian with honors.
Amira Fisher, valedictorian with honors.
Enrique Yoen Banez, valedictorian with honors.
Tegan Flores, cum laude with honors.
Michael Lau, valedictorian with honors.
Remy Komagata, summa cum laude with honors.
Gavin Leomo, valedictorian with honors.
Keahe Mahie Okea Oleva Ribuka, summa cum laude with honors.
Aiden Naito, valedictorian with honors.
Kelly Menor, summa cum laude with honors.
Nathaniel Okamoto, valedictorian with honors.
Regine Nugal, valedictorian with honors.
Tanner Teruya, valedictorian with honors.
Kehao Nani Arki, valedictorian with honors.
J. Reese Abon,
Chelsea Leano, magna cum laude.
Tom Edric Acosta, cum laude with honors.
Kelly Alexander Santos, magna cum laude with honors.
Bryce Agbayani, cum laude with honors.
Kylie Cherise Alarcon, valedictorian with honors.
Wesley Aguirre, magna cum laude with honors.
Emily Chalk, valedictorian with honors.
Neil Edward Andres.
Estela Mariel Evangelista, valedictorian with honors.
Keikoa Archuleta.
Tori Evans, valedictorian with honors.
Brendan Al, magna cum laude with honors.
Danielle Morinaka, valedictorian with honors.
Ma'alo Alva'a.
Madison Nakahoro, valedictorian with honors.
Jayrell Allen Ballesteros, summa cum laude with honors.
Mai Fawn, valedictorian with honors.
John Paul Bokaya, cum laude.
Kyra Reingen, valedictorian with honors.
Aisen Bolivar.
Nicole Yasaki, valedictorian with honors.
Bryson Kabiko Torreser.
Teresa Rose Alcade.
Tyler Kabilis.
Alexis Alexander, cum laude with honors.
Mark Angelo Calabitan, cum laude with honors.
Anderina Anoa'i.
Joshua Isaiah Canosa.
Alyssa Aragon.
Jansen Mark Kauagas, cum laude with honors.
Sheila May Arca.
Rexon Casito, magna cum laude with honors.
Ronalyn Balagat, cum laude.
Kaysen Castillo.
Destiny Ballweber.
Melvin Josiah Castillo.
Piper Berg.
Vincent Castillo, cum laude with honors.
Kaimana Botello Patak.
Connor Chan.
Ku'ule Botello Patak.
Tejastin Chan, cum laude with honors.
Alexis Brown.
Daniel Chong, cum laude with honors.
Destiny Bueno, magna cum laude with honors.
Dearcy Davis.
Jordana Precious Deja Cadiz, magna cum laude with honors.
Bishop Alakai De Freitas.
Nadine Kaganat, cum laude.
Trey DePont.
Eleanor Dosinia Kalaikai.
Jaden Dong, magna cum laude.
Madison Calvert, magna cum laude with honors.
Joseph Du, cum laude.
Leilani Corpuz, cum laude with honors.
Chance Hidrado.
Alejandra Corral.
Meyer Enos.
Rochelle Amber Daggio, magna cum laude with honors.
Josiah Gabriel.
Paige de Guzman.
Kevin Garcia, cum laude with honors.
Alexis de la Cruz, magna cum laude with honors.
Luke Garcia Mitchell.
Clarice de la Cruz, summa cum laude with honors.
Melvin Gold, cum laude.
Nadia Domingo Bermejo.
Sam Gold.
Michaela DuPont Cison.
Kaena Grunden.
Tiana Lee Endo Sumik, magna cum laude.
Isaias Gutierrez.
Tayana Fayunga, magna cum laude with honors.
Kobe Harris, summa cum laude with honors.
Tiaina Fayunga, magna cum laude with honors.
Enes Hassan.
Tiania Fayunga.
Jonah Hatari Hernandez.
Trinity Figueroa, magna cum laude with honors.
Sebastian Heredia.
Luffy I Mealele Fiti.
Joshua Izumi, magna cum laude with honors.
Brian Fujimoto, summa cum laude with honors.
Benjamin Jacklick Kabua.
Brianna Funakoshi, cum laude.
Darren Jeremiah.
Sierra Lynn Gabriel, magna cum laude with honors.
Caleb Joseph.
Maleka Galiki, cum laude.
Tommy Kabua.
Kayla Ann Galvez, magna cum laude with honors.
Chase Kanai.
Hunter Ganut, magna cum laude with honors.
Jordan Keli'ia'a.
Jermaine Garingo, cum laude with honors.
Chasen Kodama, cum laude with honors.
Zaria Gonzalez.
Patrick Kremer.
Rosane Gonzalez Rivera.
Garrett Laban.
Jamie Grillo, cum laude.
Raiden Matthew Lazaro, cum laude with honors.
Alicia Guillermo, cum laude with honors.
Ralph Rainier Mariano.
Lexi Lynn Hamada, summa cum laude with honors.
Jesse Medina.
Ariana Hernandez.
Luke Miller, cum laude with honors.
Reina Herring, magna cum laude with honors.
Lucius Milne.
Tiffany Sue, magna cum laude with honors.
Macton Minor.
Lindsay Kahele.
Mayos Mokuahi.
Angela Marie Kakazu, magna cum laude with honors.
Daniel Naholova'a Oneha.
Antonia Kalahiki Baski.
Rylan Nakahashi.
Cora Kebe.
Jared Nakano.
Mariko Kindaro.
Vince Nash.
Kylie Kitashima, cum laude with honors.
Jaron Nash Johnson.
Brianna May Laguana.
John Navarro, cum laude with honors.
Wendy Vanessa Layugan, cum laude with honors.
Sean Ellis Nicely, cum laude.
Cassia Lee, summa cum laude with honors.
Nicholas Okutsu, cum laude with honors.
Lorian Ligze, magna cum laude with honors.
Garrett Oshiro, summa cum laude with honors.
Noelani Lor, cum laude.
Shane Ota, magna cum laude.
Destiny Ma'ai Liu Paono.
David Otto.
Shanique Ma'afala Maiava.
Cyrus Padron, magna cum laude with honors.
Marielle Mandamba, magna cum laude.
Javen Padron, cum laude, with honors.
Aaron Dale Modello, cum laude.
Joy Pawai.
Trini Madriaga, summa cum laude, with honors.
Ruben Raimundi Chiquez, cum laude.
Sherilyn Matsuoka, magna cum laude, with honors.
Cody Allen Ranit.
Haley Matthews, summa cum laude.
Ryan Rojo.
Jendai Mawai, cum laude, with honors.
Titus Saleh.
Zanaya McCrae.
Justice Santos.
Annika Mari Medina, summa cum laude, with honors.
Daisy Clarence Sewell.
Gabriela Mindoro.
Lyndon Shima.
Savannah Breeze Miranda, magna cum laude, with honors.
Deshaun Smith.
Nalani Motez.
Kyle Smyers.
Kelsey Love Naiole.
Dylan Soberano.
Kelsey Nakashima, summa cum laude, with honors.
Javen Somerin, magna cum laude, with honors.
Carissa Neely.
Mark Anthony Sonajo.
Casey Okamoto, magna cum laude, with honors.
Nicholas Sukla.
Alyssa Ungayes, cum laude, with honors.
Dan Soronaka, magna cum laude, with honors.
Amanda Ono, cum laude.
Joshua Spencer.
Hope Onosar.
Scott Spinner, summa cum laude, with honors.
Shaili Ormita.
Joseph Starkey.
Shayna Rasmussen Patak.
Grant Suka.
Zoe Sakata, magna cum laude, with honors.
Ethan Keith Ta'a.
Stephanie Saldana.
Trayton Takamoto, cum laude, with honors.
Kaylee Sampson.
Mason Ta'oa.
Kira Santos, magna cum laude, with honors.
Devon Tawai, cum laude.
Keolani Sales, magna cum laude, with honors.
Christian Templado.
Shironali Natoya Singra.
Nicholas Tibon,
Jade Rose Silvano,
Royson John Tomodon,
Mariah Cison,
Devin Truong,
Kehani Siuta cum laude,
Wyatt Villarmia, magna cum laude with honors.
Mia Sniffen cum laude,
Micah Vitug,
Lisa Solomon cum laude,
Tanner White,
Erin Souza Yamaguchi,
Bronson White Hikalea,
Kamale Soyan,
Ryan Wong,
Rachel Strom Okimoto, summa cum laude with honors.
Molia Wongsi,
Emma Swedin, magna cum laude with honors.
Nicholas Yogi,
Faustina Tautoto,
Keonimana Young Tavai,
Precious Tawanuu,
Wei Zheng,
Anna Temple,
True Tinkang, cum laude.
Jada Toleafoa,
Alicia Tong,
Ariana Tomisato, cum laude.
Tyler Reese Tsukamoto, cum laude.
Jenna Ihilani Turney, cum laude.
Leali'i Tuvera Di Canto, cum laude with honors.
Jada Lynn Valenciano, magna cum laude with honors.
Malaysia Wakakua, magna cum laude.
Kaya Wang, cum laude with honors.
Crystal Yonamine,
Madison Zakahi, summa cum laude with honors.
Please welcome the class of 2020 officers who will lead the graduates in the turning of the tassel.
The turning of the tassel is a gesture of accomplishment. In our case, it's completing the requirements of being a student and becoming a graduate. Please make sure that your tassel is on the right side of your face and that you'll be turning it with your left hand. My fellow classmates, if you are not already standing, please stand. Now, class of 2020, on the count of 3, let's turn our tassels together. 1, 2, 3. Good job, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. What an awesome job y'all did. Please welcome Senior Class Advisor and a 1983 alumna, Mrs. Lisha Bento.
Aloha class of 2020. Obviously, I would have preferred to speak to you in person, to see you in your cap and gown, to give you a hug, to fix your tassel or arrange your honor cords, to feel the excitement and to take those last precious photos before you walked out onto the field. Although we can't be together on this very special day, I am still honored to have this opportunity to talk to you one last time and share my deepest pride and love for each of you. I've always wanted to be a class advisor because I knew I would enjoy it, but the timing was never right. Then, as fate would have it, right before my son was going to graduate from IAEA, I was asked to be your class advisor from your sophomore year on. Without hesitation, I said yes. I have no regrets and would do it again in a heartbeat, but only for you. Because as the years passed, I realized that I needed you just as much as you needed me. You taught me how to be resilient, to overcome challenges, to celebrate with my whole heart, and not to sweat the small stuff. These traits have become so invaluable over the last 3 months as you try to carry on while separated from each other. I know it hasn't been easy, but I also know that this experience will make you stronger and will help you appreciate all those special moments in your life because you know what it's like to do without. You may not realize it, but your class will be remembered for bringing out the best in humanity. You have inspired a level of generosity, kindness, and humility that we all so desperately needed. Never before have so many alumni returned to their alma mater to support a graduating class. Never before has a community come together and give back because they were motivated by you and wanted to help. Whether it was a banner displayed around town or the droves of IAEA alumni who donated their very own cap and gown, or even the tremendous support and response to Adopt a Senior, your bravery, sacrifice, and resilience has inspired others. And yes, just like that officer who handed out graduation tickets, you brought out the best in us. This may not have been the graduation ceremony that you wanted, but you are the graduating class that we all needed. And so on behalf of every IAEA High School graduate who came before you, welcome to the IAEA Alumni Ohana. We love you, we're proud of you, we're here for you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck in whatever you pursue, and no matter where you are, please keep IAEA close to your heart, because we will certainly keep all of you close to ours. Finally, I want to thank you for making my 30-year teaching career complete. You will forever hold a special place in my heart. I love you all, and I will miss you more than you'll know.
It's the class of 2020.
What are you doing for the rest of your life? We could watch the stars at night, twinkling high above. 'Cause I promise you, for the rest of your life, I will be there by your side. I will be your What are you doing for the rest of your life? If you believe in destiny, then how can you not see that I'll be with you for the rest of your life? Someday you will realize we were meant to be. don't remember. I'll never forget that blessed day when we first met. And I saw the face I always knew, the little smile, the little you. You don't remember. I'll never forget. One day in my life I will never regret. To feel such love I never knew, all bundled up right there in you. As I held you near my heart, I understood at last that part of me I'd never met. You don't remember, but I'll never forget. You don't remember. I'll never forget that blessed day when we first met. And when I heard your voice, I realized the truth. Everything in my life led me here to you. You don't remember. I'll never forget. One day in my life I will never regret. The gift so precious given me, my angel love. Truly a miracle from God above. As I held you near my heart, I understood at last that part of me I'd never met. You don't remember, but I'll never forget. And when I look into your eyes, I see the reason why I've lived my life. As I held you near my heart, I understood at last that part of me I'd never met. You don't remember, but I'll never forget. You don't remember, but I'll never forget. No, no. You don't remember, but I'll never
Aiea High graduate class of 2020, please join us in singing Aiea High's alma mater.
We pledge to thee our loyalty to our colors green and white. Majestically she stands above Pearl Harbor, strength our might. On through the years we strive to meet our goals and honor
Thank you for watching this IAEA High School virtual graduation special. And from all of us here at KHON TV, we extend our warmest congratulations to the 2020 IAEA graduates and to the graduates of all Hawaii high schools this year. And on a personal note, I wish for you long life, good health, and of course good fortune. But my warmest wish for you is that as you take that next step in life's journey, you be sensitive enough to feel tenderness towards others, and that you be strong enough to show it. Aloha, and stay safe.